head-to-head competition on the hardwood today. The matchup is between the Yankton Police Department and the Yankton Fire and EMS. It's the 6th annual Battle of the Badges in Simple Arena on Mount Marty's campus. The first game was at 1:30 with some local celebrities and other entities, including public service, taking place. The main event was between the departments that tipped off at 3 o'clock. The friendly competition serves as a fundraiser for Yankton Area Special Olympics and the Battle of the Badges Scholarship Fund. Last year, $5,000 were raised.
It's a great event to get people together because a lot of times we work with one another, but it's usually on an accident scene or some kind of call, not under the best conditions. So when we can get everybody together, just in this environment, family-friendly game, it's a lot of fun.
It was a hard-fought battle today with Fire and EMS winning in overtime fashion. That ties the matchup up at 3-3.